Welcome, race fans. We are back this week with the All Pro Racing Pro 4 Truck Series here. Sponsored by Michelangelo's Painting. You can check them out at michelangelospainting.com. Also find them on Facebook, All Pro Racing on Facebook, and All Pro Racing on iRacing League page for signups. All races at All Pro have no entry fees and always have a cash prize. Oh, there's $5 on the line tonight. Don't quote me on that, but I think there is. And looks like we are going to have a race here tonight. We were kind of concerned that we may not have enough drivers, but it looks like we are going to have enough. So. right, folks, we're going to step away and play the national anthem. We'll be right back with qualifying underway.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket track, the bomb busting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled to say, stand of the brave, the U.S. of A. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free? In the
All right, folks, we're back. Qualifying's underway here. They got 8 minutes, 8.5 minutes of qualifying left. The guy out here to beat is going to be, it looks like, Scott Sanderson. Mitchell Reeves pretty close. Coming down to the 2-minute mark here left in qualifying, then we'll be on to the race. All right, that's going to do it for qualifying. We'll get everybody up on the starting grid here. All right, run down through the starting grid here. Scott Sanderson taking the pole, the 35.621. Congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. Bryson Daffin will start second. Mitchell Reeves third. Benji Killian in fourth place. Cody Dempster fifth. Andrew Fessenden, I guess it is. We'll start sixth place. Bryce Senesac seventh. Chad Klink in eighth. Marty Ray ninth. Michael D'Amico starting 10th. Bob Hackle Sr. in 11th. Zeke Torkinson 12th. Michael Kuzi 13th. Jason Hayward 14th. And round out the field, Matthew Johnson in 15th. I'm not sure if all these guys are going to be here or not, but that is the rundown of the starting grid. All right. And it is a standing start. Oh, sounds to me like they're winding them up. Here we go. Green, green, green. Ooh, a little shake up there going into turn one. Pretty close running right there between the front two. And it looks like Jason, that's all right. Bryce Daffin almost took the lead there from Scott Sanderson. Well, we got guys on pit road already. Waiting for this to catch up, I guess it is. Yeah, Chad Klink may be out already. All right, Bryson Daffin in second, Mitchell Reeves third. Cody Dempster getting by. Boy, a big shake up there. Benji Killian, man, he flipped it over. Gets it back righted, though, and gets it going again. So, but Scott Sanderson. And Bryson Daffin, it looks like Bryson unable to keep up with Scott Sanderson at the moment, but that may change as the race goes on. And Mitchell Reeves close by. Up over the big jump here into the corner. It's just how much abuse these trucks take. A lot of abuse through the whoops or whatever they call them, hoops. I don't know what they call them. Whoops. Wow, just about flipping that thing over, I'm telling you. Unbelievable. Cody Dempster, fourth place. Michael D'Amico now in fifth. And here comes Benji back. He made it back up through. And he comes to the inside of Michael D'Amico. That would be the battle for fifth place. Unable to do it. D'Amico holding him off for the time being. Oh, almost flipping it there, coming through the hoops. Oops, or whatever they call them. Whoops. Oh, man, I'm telling you, these guys, holy smokes. And D'Amico out of shape. And Benji gets by. D'Amico back to sixth place now. Bryce Senesac hanging on in seventh place. Let's get back up to the front here. 11 laps to go for Scott Sanderson. He's won the last couple of weeks in a row, so this is no big surprise here. That he wasn't very good at this track, didn't really care for this track. He wasn't very good. He was always flipping it and everything, but he's out here leading the race pretty good right now. Almost a 3-second lead over Bryson Daffin. Mitchell Reeves started third, still running in third. And Cody Dempster, D'Amico way out of shape again and loses a bunch of positions on that. Oh my gosh, they're right on top of each other. This is quite the battle back here, folks. Oh my gosh, Cody Dempster getting by. And he's closing up on Bryce Senesac. And man, they're still battling going into the corner here. D'Amico and Fensenden, oh gosh, I'm like Festenden. I don't even know how you say that. Andrew. And D'Amico gets by and goes back by Cody Dempster, back into sixth place and coming up on Bryce Senesac. This is some good battling back here in the pack, man. I'm telling you. Oh, a little bumping and banging going on. Cody Dempster going to get back by D'Amico. Fessenden now back to eighth place. Back up to the front with a 4-second lead over second place. Scott Sanderson coming around to take 6 laps to go. Daffin just can't seem to find the speed that he needs to get back up there with Scott Sanderson at the moment. Not for a lack of digging. He's got that thing digging in every hole that he can possibly make it dig in, and man, he just cannot seem to gain much ground on Scott Sanderson. He's 4.4 seconds behind him. Mitchell Reeves in third. Benji now in fourth place. Bryce Senesac, Beth, Cody Dempster trying to make that run on him. Wow, just about had it up on two wheels, and Michael D'Amico gets back around Basenden and goes back into seventh. Coming to four to go this time by for Scott Sanderson. Bryson Daffin now 5.4 seconds behind him, unable to get back up there to him and battle it up for this win. Mitchell Reeves, another one quite a ways back. Let's go back and check on this battle back here between, this is a battle here between Bryce Senesac and Cody Dempster. And then we got another battle here for 7th and 8th, D'Amico and Basenden. And Basenden rolls it on the backstretch. Oh my gosh. That puts D'Amico into the 7th place now. But here comes the leader, about to put them all a lap down. Coming to take 3 to go. 3 more laps for Scott Sanderson. And I believe this would be 3 in a row for him. I think this will be 3 wins in a row for him for All Pro Racing. Oh my, Bryce Senesac goes to the back. And here comes the leader up behind him. Senesac doing everything he can possibly do to keep that truck ahead of the leader, but boy, you can see the leader right on his tail. Every jump that he goes over, he's right there with him. All right, and he does wind up going a lap down. Sanderson gets by. 2 laps to go. Coming to get the white flag this time by for Scott Sanderson. Lap traffic hasn't seemed to bother him a bit, and there's the white flag, folks. Final lap here for Scott Sanderson, and this will make 3 in a row for him as he passes up Michael D'Amico, putting Michael a lap down. Or trying to, let me put it that way. He's going to get him. All right, out of the final turn for the final time and cross the line. Scott Sanderson bringing it home here. Congratulations to Scott Sanderson. Very nice. Nicely done, I gotta say. Very nicely done. All right, well, we should be able to talk to him up here just a second. Let me see if I can get these guys up here. 1, 2, 3, let's see, Bryce. We do have him in here. Scott Sanderson and Mitchell Reeves. We got all 3 of them in here. So, wow, that's something different. I'm not used to that. Well, we caught up with the winner here, Scott Sanderson. Scott, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Rudy.
Well, this makes 3 in a row for you, isn't it? 3.
I missed race number 2, so 3 out of 4.
Okay, 3 out of 4. Okay, well, I know you said you didn't really care for this track. It was really rough on you, and man, you got out there and you pulled away. You had an 8-second lead coming to the checkered flag. Tell me about the race.
Yeah, this track can basically just become a mud pit. I don't like it at all. It's definitely the toughest one out of the 2, in my opinion. But other than that, the race, I mean, It was tough. I don't really have any other words to describe it.
Yeah, definitely. Well, it looked like a lot of fun out there, I got to say. Uh, I don't know. I think I like this one better than the other one, but that's just me. That's just my preference. But I'll tell you what, man, that was some good racing back there. It seemed like back in the pack was where the real racing was. Them guys were really putting on a good show. But you guys had fun out there in the front. Well, what did you think when Bryson got by you there at the beginning of the race? Were you a little concerned?
No, as long as he overshot the corner like he did, I wasn't going to have any issue just pulling the crossover like I did there. And
Okay.
I kind of figured he was going to try to slide up in front of me, and I set the corner up so I could dive under him like that. And
Right.
with the gearing that I have in the truck, I knew I was going to get a lot of tire spin off the start, and I was going to be a little slow get going, but it was going to pay off in the long run.
All right, brother. Well, who you got to thank for this win?
Just the veterans like I do every week. You guys up in the broadcast booth, and Mike D'Amico there for putting the race on.
All right, very good. Well, congratulations on win 3 out of 4. How's that?
Sounds good. Thank you, Rudy.
All right, we'll see you next week.
Yep, I'll be there.
Okay, Bryson Daffin, do you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you come home second tonight. You had a bid there to try to get the win away from Scott Sanderson at the beginning of the race, but I guess it just wasn't meant to be. He said you kind of overshot the corner a little bit. Is there something you could have done different to make sure that you weren't going to do that again?
I could have went in the corner a little bit slower, but I knew if I didn't give it a run down in there, he'd probably come back around the outside. So I just had to try. I mean, it was quite a bit faster than me. It was just gonna be everything I could do if I got in front of him just to hold him off.
Right.
It was gonna be tough, but I mean, it was his race to win. I was just trying to. Really, one of my first real races in this truck, and just trying to learn.
Well, I think you did pretty doggone good for your first time, man. That's pretty impressive, Well, what is this? Now that you've kind of got the idea of what this track's like out here, what do you think of these trucks on this track? Pretty bumpy, ain't it?
Yes, sir. It's a whole lot more tuning aspect than what I'm used to. Me and my team, we normally run the UMP modified than the dirt late models on the dirt side, and got a whole lot more tuning aspect. I just got to try to get the bounce out of the trucks and get the weight transfers, keyed in right. And
Right.
I think we'll be somebody to contend with once we get a little time to mess with our setups and start building.
All right. Well, very good. Well, who you got to thank for that second place finish?
Just I like to thank the veterans, and I like to, with this being 4th of July, I hope everybody has a fun 4th of July, and be careful, be safe. I want to thank my team, Bad Racing. They helped me out a bunch, and my buddy Benji Killian, he's the one that helped me out and gave me this setup, and I want to say thank you to him.
All right. Well, I hope to see you back here next week, Bryson.
Yes, sir.
All right. Congratulations on second place, and we'll see you then.
Sir, thank you.
All right. Let's get to third place here. Mitchell Reeves, you got a copy?
Yeah, we got you, Rudy.
Well, it just seemed like you got to that third spot. You started third, and you just couldn't gain anymore. But you really weren't losing it. I mean, you didn't go a lap down like some of the other guys did, but you stayed right with it. So, what did you think of the race out here tonight? Pretty bumpy track, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty bumpy. I mean, I really like. I'm still getting used to these trophy trucks and all. We've been rolling with fixed setup life, and we don't really have a team, so we can't really get any setups or anything like that. And I'm not the best setup builder, so we just kind of went with what iRacing gave us and tried to make the best of it. So to come home top 3 and knowing that there was people behind me that in front of me, it sounds like they had setups. Can't be too disappointed with that, but.
Right.
Definitely gonna have to start trying to find a setup to be competitive. I feel like I got a decent feeling on it. Just need to be a little quicker.
All right, very good. Well, I think you did pretty doggone good there, Mitchell. I mean, that was pretty awesome racing, and to start third, finish third, and you weren't that far behind the leaders. I mean, maybe a half a lap. So that's not that bad considering. I think once you get it dialed in, you're going to be pretty fast too.
Oh, that's what we hope. But at the end of the day, it was all for fun anyway. So
that's right.
Always a good time to have fun on max speed for sure.
All right. Well, who you got to thank for your third place, Mitchell?
I got to give a huge shout out to Michael D'Amico for putting this on. Me and him go back before 15 BC. I feel like it's been a long, long time. And MaxSpeedTV putting this on. We watch just about as much as we can on YouTube when you guys are doing all the other series. But always fun time here, and hope to be back soon.
All right. I hope to see you back next week.
Appreciate it, Rudy. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. All right. Let's run down through the final results here, folks. Nice win by Scott Sanderson there. He brings home the win. Congratulations to him. Running down through the results here. Scott Sanderson winning. Bryson Daffin in second place. Mitchell Reeves third. Benji Killian in fourth. Cody Dempster fifth. Michael D'Amico sixth. Bryce Senesac seventh. Andrew Ascendon, I guess it is, in eighth. Jason Hayward ninth, and Chad Klink rounds out the top 10. That was all that raced out there tonight. So only 10 drivers. So again, congratulations to Scott Sanderson. Well, folks, if you want to race with these guys, check them out every Monday night. You can go to the All Pro Racing iRacing League page and sign up. You can check them out on Facebook at All Pro Racing on Facebook. And tonight's race was brought to you by the sponsor was Michelangelo's Painting. You can check them out at michelangelospainting.com. All races here at All Pro have no entry fees and will always have cash prizes. So, all right, well, thank you again for watching tonight, folks. And until next time, stay safe and have a good night.